Welcome. How's everybody doing? Hello. Who said that? All right, well, welcome. Appreciate everybody being here. I'm Nick Williams. I'm the CEO of American Subcontractors Association of Colorado, ASA Colorado for short. Thank you guys for being here. A lot of you are members, some of you aren't. For those of you who know each other and know the community, we're good? We're interconnected. And so if you're not part of the ASA family, you're still part of our family in the construction industry, so thank you for being here. We do have a couple of announcements I'm going to start with. Let me see here. You can advance for me. Coming up in a couple weeks, we have our first contractor happy hour of the summer. Please join us. It's going to be down at the Stanley Marketplace. For those of you guys who've been there, it's a place called the Local Drive. Fun spot for people to hang out and do some golfing and play some pool, that kind of thing. Brinkman Construction. Where are you at, Brinkman? You guys are going to be hosting. So thank you guys for hosting that. Go to the next one. And then we have an education session coming up. Your Financial Partners Council has put together an unbelievable event for succession planning. This is the first of its kind at ASA, first annual, and we think there's a really good spot for this inside of our industry and inside of our community. For those of you who are anywhere inside of your succession planning timeline, this event is for you. We have an unbelievable cast of characters that's going to be giving some education content, so do not hesitate to sign up for this event. You can go to our website, asacolorado.com, to sign up for either of those events or any of our events. They're all live for the rest of the year at our website. I'm going to do something that I do. If you're part of the ASA community, you're very familiar with this. If you're not part of the ASA community, you might get uncomfortable, but that's the point. That's kind of the part of it. The next one for me, please. We're going to do a connection exercise. At your table, dig deep, look inside yourselves, and talk about this topic. Think about a moment in your career when someone in the industry showed up for you in a way that changed things. What did they do, and why did it matter? I'll give you guys a couple minutes to chat. If you don't know some people at your table, this will give you a chance to get to know them very, very well, maybe a little bit about their heart. So please, at your tables, the loudest person, start talking. I apologize for interrupting you. You don't usually get much chance to talk. All right, I heard some really good answers. I hung out at the Mark Young table up here at front. I heard some answers about mentors checking back in with me after many, many years of being separated. I'm sure that you guys can relate to that. But appreciate you guys connecting, getting deep, that kind of thing. The people who are still talking, the person next to them be like, hey, I think we're supposed to be paying attention. Yeah, see, that usually works. Slowly but sure, I love it. I want to take a minute to mention our media partners. Thank you very much to Colorado Construction and Design Magazine and Colorado Public Works Journal. I think CCD is here in mass tonight. Where are you guys at? You guys are back there. Hey, thank you for being here. Joe couldn't make it tonight, but appreciate our partnership with both of those magazines. Thank you very much to our sponsors. This event literally and figuratively and literally and actually couldn't be possible without all of our sponsors. Our award sponsors are Delta Drywall, JHL Constructors, and CRS Insurance. I broke one of the awards when I took the cover off, so can one of you guys help me out? I'm just kidding. It's fine. I'll figure it out. But thank you guys for doing that. Our mocktail sponsors, I saw many, many people enjoying the lovely mocktail sponsors. Which one made it? Was it the Gatorade or the berry one? Which one was the better one? Berry? No Gatorade? I thought Gatorade with a couple, yeah, there's Gatorade. Okay. Well, thank you to Tipsy Gypsy. They're doing a great job back there. Appreciate you guys. That's our bartending team for the night. If you guys want to talk to Lindsay Marcus, she's the owner and she's around. Our mocktail sponsors were Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing, Recovery Friendly Leader, and Consolidated Insurance Group. All people who take recovery seriously. Our bar sponsors, so the flip side of that coin, 5280 Waste Solutions, Diamond Excavating, and Fisher Phillips. Thank you guys very much for making the wine and beer and non-alcoholic beer possible tonight. That's what I'm imbibing. Guys, have you guys tried this Athletic Blonde? It's delightful. Our reception sponsors are NPW Contracting and Holmes Murphy. Thank you guys. And our registration sponsors, you met some of them downstairs, Republic Services and Next Wave Roofing. We have our Safety Challenge sponsor. You'll hear a lot more from him tonight. Centers for Health, Work, and Environment, the Colorado School of Public Health. And our dinner sponsor, which you'll get very close to enjoying here in just a few moments, is Palo Restoration. Our premier event sponsor, so much thank you goes out to Engine. They sponsored this event last year, and they stepped up and sponsored the event this year. Thank you very much to Engine. We truly appreciate you guys supporting this association, and can't say enough good things about what they're doing for equitable access to high-quality housing for remote crews and people like me that travel for work. They're going to tell a little bit more about what they do. We've got Max Dammer here. Max, you can step up to that right there. And Max is going to tell you about Engine.
Thanks, Nick. He's a hard act to follow. I was one of those lucky people today to be checking you all in. I just have to say, you all look amazing. It's great to see a group of subcontractors dress up so nice. I know it's a little bit rare. All right, well, I want to get started. It's honestly a huge honor to be up here celebrating the amazing work of the ASA Colorado community. When I was walking in, Nick told me that he actually had a hand in building this building that we're in today. And that's something I want to talk about because the subs in this room are the backbone of Colorado. But we know that the logistics around getting your guys to the job site and making sure they have a place to lie their head at night can be an invisible headache. That's why we're here. We're here to make the travel part of the job never get in the way of the work. So what is Engine? So Engine is a travel platform built specifically for construction crews. We're not just another booking platform. We're a partner to construction crews. I have to say 90% of my customers are subcontractors or GCs. So in terms of scale, Engine's already earned the trust of over 1 million business travelers because we understand your day-to-day pains. And with our over 900,000 hotel partners, whether you need a room in a remote location or you need 50 rooms tomorrow, we'll be able to help you out. We also understand that you guys need additional flexibility. Schedules change, weather changes, simply plans change. So we're built to run at the speed of your business. As ASA members, you're not just getting a platform. You're getting access to exclusive benefits, 26% average savings off of hotel rates, and 5% back in Engine rewards. But what's more important than the bottom line is total worker health. We know as subcontractors, you guys know as subcontractors, that your biggest asset is not your equipment, it's your people. So making sure they're safe. We know that a tired worker is a high-risk worker. So having quality nearby lodging so your guys that are commuting hours to a project don't have to commute home is valuable. We also know mental health. Travel is stressful. Having easy-to-use platform where your guys have 24/7 support if they need it makes booking much easier. And lastly, quality of life. A safer, more comfortable room means your guys are going to show up to the project the next day with a better attitude and be ready to work harder. So lastly, with consolidated invoicing and pre-negotiated rates, we handle the mess of travel so you guys can focus on what you do best, which is building Colorado safely and efficiently. So we're ready to help you take the work out of travel. If you're ready to start saving, and more importantly, provide a better experience for your cruise, go ahead and scan that QR code there for me. It's going to just take 1 minute. You'll get access to the platform. And of course, just come up to me after this. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to talk about how we can work with you specifically and your cruise, because I know everyone travels a little bit differently. Let's make 2026 the year travel works as hard as all of you do. Thank you.
Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Engine. Really appreciate you. I thought for a second that Max was going to introduce our board, but he did not, so I will do it. This board of directors that I have the opportunity and the true blessing of getting to work with this year, you all are in good hands. As ASA members, I was a board member for many, many years of this association. I care deeply about ASA, and I can tell you with no ego or no pride that this board of directors is an unbelievable collection of talent, intent, care, kindness. They're just amazing. So the board of directors, Nathan Fonseca is our current president. Ashley Butts is our past president. Helen Madden-Weiss is our vice president. Linda Jacobs is our secretary. Tyler Carlton is our treasurer, and they make up the executive committee. And then the board members at large are Jamie Williams from Next Wave, Josh from Diamond, Jamie Clark Miles from CCD Magazine and Armor Shash, and Carl Cox from Excel Environmental. Can you give a round of applause for our board of directors? Speaking of Nathan, Nathan Fonseca is our first non-subcontractor president in quite some time at ASA. There's nobody that's been around long enough to tell me quite how long, so it's been that long. We could not be happier and prouder to have Nathan. Nathan's been involved with ASA for over a dozen years. I served on the board with him. Nathan deserves and accepted the seat begrudgingly because he understands that subcontractors lead this association. I told him he's going to be a great president because he loves subcontractors and he loves this industry and he loves ASA. So it's my pleasure to introduce Nathan Fonseca, your current ASAC board president.
Good evening, everyone. Appreciate you being here. It doesn't come very lightly that it's truly an honor to be up here tonight, representing the president, being the president of ASA of Colorado. Like Nick mentioned, I've been heavily involved with this association for over a dozen years. Spent capacity in several different positions, non-board, board, and the fact that the board and its members supported me as a non-contractor to lead this organization for this year is truly an honor, so thank you. When I look across this room, I don't see just companies. I see relationships and partnerships in a community that actively is the future of the construction industry in Colorado. Over the past year, we've focused on something simple but powerful. How do we make ASA more valuable, more relevant, and more impactful for every member? That means continuing to strengthen our core: advocacy, education, and connection. But it also means raising the bar, as you can see by tonight's event. We want to be the association that people look at and say, if you're serious about growing your business, your people, and your impact, you need to be part of ASA Colorado. That starts with experience. Every event, every program, every interaction, we want it to feel intentional, valuable, and worth your time. It also means growth, not just in numbers, but in influence. Stronger partnerships, broader reach, a louder voice for subcontractors across this state. It also, and most importantly, it means community. This industry can be tough. It's transactional. We all know that. But what we're building here is something different. A place where people show up for each other, where collaboration actually happens, where we're not just building projects, we're building trust. That's what tonight represents. The companies and individuals we recognize tonight aren't just successful, they're setting the tone for what this industry can become and will become. So thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for leaning in, for supporting this association, and for continuing to raise the standard. We're just getting started. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Part of what Nathan just talked about is increasing our reach. And we really, really mean that. We are trying to do everything we can do to fulfill our core value of collaboration. And that means dealing with all the other great, beautiful, amazing people that are driving towards the same goal, which is to make construction better. We have been able to collaborate with countless other associations and organizations over these past 2 years, something that we're very proud of as a board and myself as CEO. Part of that collaboration is up on the Hill. We're not very far from the Capitol, and there's work being done right now. Our lobbying team doesn't come to these because they stay at the Capitol till midnight every day. And they work hard for us, and they work hard for subcontractors in Colorado. You're going to hear a little bit more about that from our current Colorado Subcontractors Coalition chair and board member, Jamie Williams. Jamie, make your way to the stage. Jamie's been a part of my network now for a few years. He's a fellow lover of the Rockies and a fellow lover of the fact that we just had minority ownership elevate, and we might actually see the Rockies start to win again in like 3 to 5 years. So there's that to look forward to. Hopefully by then we've gotten some real retainage reform done, and Jamie's going to come talk to us about that. Give a round of applause for Jamie.
Sir. Okay, well, Nick lied a little bit because I'm actually a Dodgers fan, so. Born and raised here, but a Dodgers
If
fan.
I told you the truth, you might leave.
That's right, that's right. Thank you, sir. Awesome. So, yeah, thanks everybody for being here tonight. Legislative update sometimes can be dry, so I like to keep things quick. Nick told me to keep it to 5 minutes, and sometimes I can go on very long, so I'm going to really hit the core topics that we've discussed in the Capitol a lot throughout the last year. The movement we have had, everything's been really exciting, really good. So I'm super excited. I know Nick is, everyone in this room is. And so I'll start by saying we've had a ton of participation for the last year. I've noticed a lot of incremental participation activity in the Capitol, people answering the call when we ask for support, for testimony, for good bills, testimony for bad bills. And it's really exciting. I think this does not happen without everybody in this room. So it's very important. So I think, first of all, I thank everybody in this room for everything you do, for the passion you have. I mean, this is a very broad group of very passionate people in here. And so thank you for everything that you do. It's very important. We all know that a lot of things get done in the Capitol. They don't get done without effort, without money, unfortunately, without really showing up. And so through the last year, we've really seen a lot of that. I'm not going to bore you with all the different bill numbers and the texts and all of that, but I do think it's important we hit on a couple. The efforts that we take in the Capitol, we're really looking to help your bottom line, right? And so one of the big bills that we were working on this year with our trade partners, we did not lead the bill, but we were in the Capitol supporting, testifying. We had bipartisan support, and it was House Bill 1311, and that's retainage bonding. We did actually get this to pass through the House and the Senate, and it is sitting on the governor's desk for a signature right now. So if anyone's familiar with that bill, I'll give you a brief overview, 30,000-foot view. You will be able to place a retention bond in place of cash bond of your 5% retention. So anything that helps your bottom line is very important, and those are the things I like to focus on, especially here, because everybody in this room will be affected by that bill. Once it gets signed, it will go into effect in August. Projects must accept a payment bond in lieu of cash. So a very, very exciting thing. I think I'd like to talk about cash a lot. So the next bill that we're actually working on right now is a workers' comp bill. And so this bill focuses on, sorry, it escaped me there for a minute. It focuses on EMOD regulation or EMOD adjustments. So if you've got a workers' comp claim, if someone files a claim on the workers' comp, there is a reserve set. For those of you in the Insurance Workers' Comp Coalition in here, you already know this. But often it unfairly gives you a poor EMOD rating, even if that claim comes down to it and it's pennies on the dollar. So this bill will actually adjust that, put more money back in your pocket. It'll affect your workers' comp rates, and I think those two things are the big things I would say this year. But I'm going to go back to it. We can't accomplish any of this without any of you, and that's critical. Keep showing up. We send an email out, respond, help us in the Capitol, testify if you've got the time, send a letter to your representative, to your senator. Those are all very important things. And so I'll leave you all with, onward, upward. We thank you so much. And like I said, it's very brief, my update here. So any questions, you can reach out to Nick or I. We are going to need some help here at the back half of the session, which is ending here next month. And then we're building a coalition into next year. And that'll be incredible. We're working on some real payments reform. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you being here and all your help and effort. And I'll hand it back to Nick.
Thank you, Jamie. Jamie's a great leader. He does it with confidence, and we couldn't do it without him. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you very much. He's my cousin. He's not my cousin. Believe it or not, we have a script up here. I don't do very good with that, so just making sure we're staying on track here. We have something to talk about, which is a passion project of mine. Did you take the clicker, Jamie? Here it is. Yep, that's what I do. I accuse people of things. All right. This is a passion project inside of ASA. Trade Partner Connection is something that's been developing for the past 12 months. If you're inside Trade Partner Connection, you know what it is. You know what we're doing. I want to take a moment to talk about something that's been a real catalyst in our industry. The connection inside of this group. It was really built on a simple idea. There's just a better way to do construction. A way that prioritizes trust over tension and collaboration over conflict, relationships over transactions. What makes it powerful is that it brings together subcontractors. And what I want to bring up now is somebody inside of our group that can tell you what it means to her. Many of you people know Lisa Marini. If you don't know Lisa, you should get to know her. Lisa is the coaching, human development, empowerment, growth, everything about humans at Brinkman Construction. She takes care of their workforce. She loves their workforce, and she loves our workforce. So Lisa's going to tell you about her experience in Trade Partner Connection on this side of the stage. Welcome, Lisa from Brinkman Construction.
Do you know why they have a script? Okay. Who has attended Trade Partner Connection? Who has not? Who's going to the next one? Okay. You want to know why you should go to this? Anybody been to a networking event before? Two of you? Really? Two have been to a networking event? Okay. I know a lot of you have been to networking events. You hand out your business card, they hand you a business card, you lose it in the bottom of your purse, in the back of your wallet, nothing happens. Trade Partner Connection is a different kind of meeting. It's a different kind of networking event. Nick leads one of the most extraordinary things, which is not transactional, it's transformational. The conversations happening in that room are real. The outcomes are starting to shape how we think about leadership, communication, and culture across the industry. So I strongly encourage you to attend. I will tell you from experience. I know I'm off script, and I'm very sorry.
Please be off script. Yeah. Your whole life is off script.
It is so bad. I am a better woman because of Nick Williams.
Oh, wow.
And I guarantee everyone in this room is better because of this man standing up here. You are doing more for this industry than anyone I have ever met. I've been in this industry for 20 plus years. No one has the heart, the drive, the dedication, and the passion that you do. So thank you for what you're doing. I know everyone here thanks you for what you're doing. Keep going.
Thank you. Tough act to follow. What I want to do next is recognize the people that are kind of in the front of the room. We have our Platinum and Diamond member here. So our Diamond members up here, Wagner. Round of applause for you guys. And then we have our Platinum members here. We have Mark Young in front of me, MW Golden right over there, Powell Restoration. Diamond is right there. And I think that was it, right? Yeah, good. If you want more information about what it is to be a Diamond member or a Platinum member of ASA, I'd be happy to talk with you more about that. Next person I'm going to bring up is this lovely lady that's walking up to the stage right now. Our chapter attorney and director, newly, of Fenimore, Kate Strauss, is going to talk to us a little bit about what's up on the screen.
Yeah, I was hoping I could follow Lisa Marini. And that I could tell you about law. So one of the things that Nick asked me to speak about briefly is the recent Wadsworth opinion that came down from the Colorado Supreme Court. That opinion was a really big opinion for our industry, across the industry. So the Wadsworth case had originally said, oh, well, your Public Works Act, which is your public type of project, right? That's not the same as your mechanics lien private right to remedy for mechanics liens. It's going to be different, and if you overstate your public works claim, then you lose all of your rights to your remedies. So you lose your contract claim, you use your bond claim, you lose everything in one shot because you overstated it. So potentially very problematic for our industry. We're very lucky that we have such strong support from the ASA National Legal Defense Fund. They sponsored amicus briefing on behalf of the Colorado chapter here in Colorado. So the outgoing chapter attorney, Mark Gruskin and his firm, did our amicus briefing. They were a significant part of the argument. We had a successful outcome, and that's one of those rare times that we really get to say we were part of the solution, soup to nuts, had a great outcome, and get to also recognize I'll read the script. That didn't happen by accident. It was the result of intentional advocacy, collaboration, and leadership. So it took a lot of pieces and parts to bring it together. We had a great outcome for the industry, and it's exciting to see everybody coming together, Nick on the leadership side, getting us connected with the National Fund so that we can make these things happen. And we also want to recognize Mark Gruskin, who, as the outgoing chapter attorney, took the lead in the briefing, as well as my partner, Travis Riley, who's now at Fenimore, and his associate, Ashley Van Tol, did some of the briefing. So great to have a strong legal community here supporting subcontractors. Thanks, everybody.
It's been a big year of wins, legislative wins, legal wins. It's all coming up roses for subcontractors, right? No problems? Nobody has any problems in the room? That was supposed to be a joke. Oh my gosh. It's been a rough week, guys. I guess that AR is looking pretty hefty. Okay, well, we're going to talk about the best in the biz. The award winners tonight, this is the award section. We're shifting. That's how you know, because I'm supposed to change the slide. All the award winners tonight demonstrate the highest dedication to our mission and core values. Core values of fair business practice, professional development, health and safety, and the aforementioned collaboration. So keep that in mind as I mention all of the finalists tonight and the winners. Those are who we're talking about. Like I said, the best in the biz. I'm going to invite up our first presenter of our first subcontractor award. Very often this isn't the case, but we're going to start with subs tonight first. So Tyler Carlton is the president of Carlton Electric. He's also our current board treasurer. He jumped into that role and he's done a killer job. Thank you, Tyler, for being here. Here we go. Oh, I should probably mention this. All award winners, right? Everybody gets, kind of ants in their pants when they figure out what's going on and they won the award. Come up here, shake hands with whoever's standing at that podium, accept your award, and then get off the stage. And get your picture taken at this beautiful banner that is sponsored by Engine. Thank you, Engine. Okay, take it away, Mike.
Okay, let's see. Tonight, I'm going to be presenting the under $1 million subcontractor of the year. Our 3 finalists this year are Colorado Power Wash, Control Systems Incorporated, and American GPR and Coring. This subcontractor demonstrates reliability, precision, and strong communication. Their work supports safer job sites and better outcomes, and they consistently show what it means to be a dependable partner in the field. And the winner is American GPR and Coring. I think Chelsea's like internationally famous at this point. Is that right?
Our next presenter is how long did you spend? You spent like 40 years in construction trying to, and eventually, and finally became senior executive vice president of a company, which was a demotion because he sold the company to my sister. My dad, Scott Deering, is here to present the next award. If you guys know Scott, where's he at? There's my dad. He's done a lot for this association legislatively, for this association governance-wise, former past president, did his time, as he likes to say, and did a great job at it. And I'm attempting to do what I can to continue the legacy of all the legislative good that he's done over the years. So, Dad, back to you.
Thanks, Nicholas, and thanks for the honor of presenting this next award. It's actually 47 years, but who's counting?
Not me, that's for sure.
So I believe I'm presenting, this was a late notice, just found out this morning. I'm presenting Subcontractor of the Year in the $1 million to $5 million category. So the finalists for Subcontractor of the Year, 1 to 5 million, are Access Solutions, NPW Contracting, and Schnabel Geostructural Design and Construction. Now this company brings deep technical expertise together with a collaborative mindset. They approach complex challenges with discipline and partnership, helping teams get it right the first time. The winner of this year's Subcontractor of the Year, 1 to 5 million category, is Schnabel Geostructural Design and Construction.
Okay, and I don't know what it means that that's the broken one, but let's just pretend it doesn't mean anything. I'll get you a new one, just so you know. But why don't you take that one for now? I don't know how to take covers off of awards, I guess. I need to delegate that next year. Come on over this way. You can come with him. Yeah, absolutely. Congrats again. Our next presenter is a big guy. He's a lot smaller than he used to be, but he's still a big guy. Carl is a special guy to me. Carl was the president when I was the vice president of this association. I learned a lot from him. A lot of you have learned a lot from him. He's going to come up. He's one of our current board members at large. He's going to present the category for $5 to $7 million. Get up here, Carl.
Thanks, sir.
You got it.
We good?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
You're
here.
good.
Sorry. I'm here to
Hey,
present.
listen, we're brothers, Carl. We can do this all night. This is crazy what we have, you and I.
Exactly. And you know I really can't hear you, right? I'm up here presenting the $5 million to $7 million subcontractors. The finalists are Powell Restoration, Colorado Scrape Concrete, and Diamond Excavating. This contractor represents discipline. Success is built on strong leadership, consistent execution, and a commitment to doing business the right way every time. The winner this year is Diamond Excavating, which I think is awesome.
You can bring as many as you want.
You're not coming up here?
All right, we got a flow. We're doing it. We did it. All right. Next up is a very special lady in my heart. Linda Jacobs does this the right way. She leads with intention, vulnerably. She's got her heart right out in front of her, and what a heart it is. Linda is a current board secretary. She agreed to take that role begrudgingly, and I think that she still regrets it, but she's here, and I appreciate that. We really appreciate Linda's ability to kind of break down the room, and we'll see what she does with that here. Linda's here to present $7 to $10 million in subcontractor.
I'm honored to announce the finalists for the $7 to $10 million category for Subcontractor of the Year. All phase landscaping, rapid restoration and construction, absolute caulking and waterproofing. This company has built a reputation on consistency, craftsmanship, and strong relationships. They lead with integrity and continue to set a high standard for professionalism across the industry. I'm happy to award tonight this honor to Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing.
Should have said earlier, he sold the company to my sister and this guy. Kyler's a minority owner in Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing. He worked in the field for me, folks. This is a success story walking on stage right now. I didn't get a vote. Just want to make sure everybody knows that. I'm recusing myself. Our next presenter, many people know in the business development community, also in our community of membership engagement, because she's on our committee and has been for seemingly, I think, forever, right? Since the beginning of forever. Okay, so Alex Gish is going to present the next category. It's 10 to 20 million. Alex from JHL Constructors, get on up here.
I had to make the font bigger. Sorry. That's what happens when you turn 50.
She even asked me to print it bigger, and I didn't do it. You know me.
I got it. I got it. Okay, the finalists today are Colorado Cleanup, D&E Steel, Zimcor. At this level, success requires more than scale. It requires systems, culture, and leadership. This contractor delivers all three while continuing to invest in its people and long-term impact. Oh, is there more? And the winner is Zimcor. Come on up.
I was talking to Casey before and telling him that my dad seems to be getting grumpier, and he said, yeah, that's what happens. I'm also getting grumpier. So I have that to look forward to. All right, the final subcontractor award is the big one on the right. Over 20 million. I have a hard time comprehending what it must be like to run a company that size. When I was at Absolute, we were between 7 and 10 million each year annually, and the headaches were monstrous. So I can't even imagine what you all are able to do here. Our next presenter is our current board vice president and incoming president. She really needs no introduction, but I will do an introduction because I love her very much. Helen Madden-Weiss owns NPW Contracting. She's been a fixture in this industry for a long time. We're lucky to have her on our board and very lucky to have her as the vice president. Come on up here, Helen.
I too can attest to the aging eyes. Okay, so the finalists are Phase 2 Company, ICI, and Carlton Electric. This company represents what is possible when a company commits to excellence at every level, including leadership, workforce development, and strong industry partnerships. And the winner is Carlton Electric.
Congratulations to all the subcontractor winners. Amazing job tonight and through the year. I should mention that this year's awards voting was more active than any other year that I can ever remember, and I was on the board for quite some time. There were literally thousands of votes compiled over a few different categories, and it was all either members or the community voting. Congratulations, Carlton. I'm not going to shake all your hands. I don't want to cry. Great work to every. Hey, buddy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there was a lot of votes, and it was actually a really close race in some cases. Actually, one of the races tonight was decided by one vote. I won't say which one, but it was one of them. Okay, I'll tell you when it happens. All right, we're going to move on to our general contractor partners. Go. This stopped working. Hold, please. Candy, should I hit it really hard? That works? Okay. The other way. The other way. There you go. You got it. Nope. Hey, it's like roulette. Whoa, we got it. All right. Okay, General Contractor Awards. As we know in this room, great projects do not happen without the true collaboration, mutual trust, and respect from the relationship between a subcontractor and a general contractor. What ASA is firmly committed to is moving forward into the future with that type of relationship with GCs. Mutual trust, mutual respect. We're going to do this together. So to that end, we got some great ones to talk about. In our small and medium category, we're going to have our past president, Ashley Butts, come up and tell us about the finalists and the winner. Come on, Ashley. Ashley, oh yeah, she deserves a round of applause. For those of you who don't know, Ashley was the president when I first started at leadership at this association, and I could not have asked for a better on-ramp. Ashley's clear vision led us to where we are today, and we have her to thank for where we are sitting right this moment. So huge round of applause for Ashley.
Thank you. I want to thank you. I just want to mimic Lisa Marini up here and just giving a shout out to Nick, because there's a lot of us that helped get this association where it is today, and walking into this room and seeing the crowd that's here, the effort that's been put in, the belief, and obviously you executing on everything that we've asked for. So thank you, Nick, for everything you've done. Changing lives, that's what this guy does. So, okay, general contractors, small, medium. The finalists that we have: Brinkman Constructors, Mark Young Construction, and Advanced Reconstruction. This contractor brings a unique perspective as both a subcontractor and a general contractor. That experience allows them to build trust, treat people well, and create strong, lasting partnerships across every project. The winner is Advanced Reconstruction.
I'm sensing a theme here, Turner.
You bastard.
This guy used to work for me too. I did not vote for any of these people. Wow, what a success story. Wow, this is so fun to see. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you guys what's happening inside my heart right now. This is crazy. Okay. All right. We are blessed to have some of the best large-size general contractors inside of our membership, and they are part of our membership because they care genuinely about their relationships with subcontractors. These finalists are absolutely the best in the biz when it comes to dealing with us as subcontractors, and we really appreciate you guys being here tonight. The person that's going to come up and present this award literally does not need an introduction, but I'm still going to do it. He's the former ASA National President, former ASA Colorado President, President and owner of Delta Drywall, one of my buddies, good golfer, Rusty Plowman.
Thanks, Nick. I really appreciate it. Like Ashley, I feel like ever since we got Nick to do what he's doing, to come in and run the ASA Colorado for us, has been just a huge blessing for this association. I've been involved for a lot of years, and it's just cruising now. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Nick. We really do appreciate you. I'm just grateful I get to present this award to some of the best general contractors in Colorado, at least talk about them. And so we have the finalists: J.E. Dunn Construction, FCI Contractors, JHL Contractors. These contractors lead at a scale with intention. Their commitment to collaboration, safety, and strong trade partnerships continue to raise the standard across the industry. And the winner is up here. Got to turn the page. JHL Construction.
How that one didn't break after it fell 3 feet is mind-blowing to me. The other one did. Again, I don't know what that means. All right, we're going to move on to our partner awards. It's working again. We're good. In construction, those of you who are in the C-suite don't need me to explain this, but the rest of you and everyone in construction, I don't know if everybody understands exactly how big of a role our partners play in actually executing, creating our success, our shared success as contractors. When I was at Absolute, my dad often said that our partnership extended to our partners in the industry, our vendors and suppliers, and the people who helped us accomplish our role every single day as a subcontractor to get these buildings built. So this is what it's about. We're going to talk about the partners of the year. We cannot and do not do this work without them, so they deserve recognition. The first person that's going to come up is the current chair of our Attorneys Council and new attorney over at Fenimore, Travis Riley. He's a great guy, helped with the amicus brief, as Kate talked about earlier, and he's going to do this, talk about the financial partner of the year.
Thank you, Nick. Good evening, everyone. I'm here to present the Partner Award for Financial Partner. The finalists are Vectra Bank, Huntington Bank, and Plant Moran. This partner brings clarity to complex decisions and helps companies grow strategically while staying grounded in strong financial fundamentals. And the winner is Plant Moran.
Congratulations, Gabriel. Atta boy. Next award up, we have our Law Partner of the Year. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Our Law Partner of the Year. Who in this room does not need an attorney? Right. Oh, yeah. You don't? Okay. All right. He's a safety professional, folks. I don't know how true that is. Okay. Coming up to present this award is the current co-chair of our Financial Partners Council. A guy that's helped me and people around me in business and business consulting and coaching for many, many years. Dirk Dixon has a passion for this industry and a passion for helping people become better than they are and empowering folks to truly embrace what they already have inside of them. Dirk, come on up here and present the award for Law Partner.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to reiterate Lisa's comments to you, Nick, by the way. Just what she said. All right, so for the law firm, the best law firm in the world, we've got 3 candidates, Fenimore, Fisher Phillips, and Miller & Law. This company provides trusted legal guidance that helps subcontractors navigate challenges with confidence and integrity. And the winner is Miller & Law.
Congratulations, guys. Good work.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'll let you carry that. You bet. David Lodge has told me he looks forward to collaborating more. Collaboration is the key, folks. We're going to bring up a really great collaborator next. The other co-chair of the Financial Partners Council, the guy that's been collaborating with me and trusting me, joined our association sort of blind, and really came in and said, hey, it seems like you got a great community. I want to be a part of it. Jeremy Lawfer with Edward Jones, come on up here and present the Risk Management Partner of the Year.
Thanks, Nick. So I'm here to present Risk Management. Our finalists are CCIG, Holmes Murphy, and CRS Insurance Brokerage. This partner understands that risk management is about protecting both people and businesses, and they consistently show up as a true partner to the industry. And the winner is CRS Insurance Brokerage.
I like when people shake hands ironically, because you're supposed to hug, like when you're friends, you know? But you're up on a stage and you're like, do I hug or? All right, our next presenter is somebody that, well, quite frankly, this event does not happen without her. She's the chair of our member engagement committee. If you're doing anything fun at ASA, it's because Beth had a hand in it. Beth is our chair, has been for, I think, like 10 years or something. Way longer than you're supposed to take a chair position, but she just doesn't seem to want to give it up, and I won't let her, I don't think. So, Beth, get up here and present this award.
I'm pretty upset you didn't say I was a good golfer like you did for Rusty.
Oh, yeah, really, she's probably the best golfer in the room.
Okay, now we can
Yeah.
continue. All right, I am presenting our finalists for the service partner, Equipment Share, 5280 Waste Solutions, and Wagner Cat Rentals. This company supports the industry in practical and meaningful ways, providing reliability that keeps projects moving forward. And the winner is Wagner Cat Rentals.
Wagner Rents, Wagner Equipment, Wagner Cat Rentals.
Congratulations.
By any name, we love you. They rebranded recently. Okay. This is kind of a special moment. Okay. All right, for those of you who don't know, my sister is like my favorite person. We're so much better as an industry because she's in it. The next presenter is the owner and president of Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing, my sister, Sarah Deering.
All right, I'm too short. I am presenting the technology software partner. The finalists here are Document Crunch, Engine, and Invoice IQ. This partner is helping modernize construction by improving transparency, efficiency, and financial visibility across projects. The winner is Invoice IQ.
Get up here. If you don't know Luis, you don't work in construction. Luis and TW are here from Invoice IQ. Congratulations, guys. Okay. When I was president of this association, the world was in a pandemic and nobody was doing anything that looked like this at all. And I had a vice president, thank goodness, that was able to help us through that. Very practical, soup to nuts kind of guy that helped us really identify some ways that we could still maintain some value. Mark Cohn is the second to past president, his second cousin twice removed, whatever you are. He was a president 2 times ago. And we could not have done so much of the work that we did coming out of the pandemic without Mark. Mark Cohn from Delta Drywall, get up here and present this next award.
I wanted to hire Nick. Whatever. Okay, so the finalists for training partner are CRS Insurance, Construction Mastery Institute, True Safety Services. This company demonstrates that safety isn't just a checklist. It's a culture built through engagement, consistency, and genuine connection with the workforce. Uh-oh.
And the winner is True Safety Services.
Yes.
And they can't be here tonight. They did have representatives scheduled to attend, but they had a family emergency. So unfortunately, True Safety can't be here, and Mark will accept the award on their behalf. All right, it's time to recognize some unbelievable, amazing individuals in this industry. I used to say that it was a miracle that buildings ever got built. Some of you can understand why I said that. There's literally a million things that have to go right after a million things go wrong. And it's only because people come to those really tough situations and solve them through collaboration, integrity, dignity, intelligence, brilliance, right? And that's who we're going to celebrate today. Some of the people that really help us build these buildings and create miracles through intention and effort and energy. That's what we're talking about here. The first presenter for the Project Manager of the Year is my friend Jamie Clark Miles. Is she up here? Okay. She is so many things to so many people, but she's the fractional marketing director for Colorado Construction and Design magazine and owner of Armor Sash marketing firm, Jamie Clark Miles. She's also a board member. Sorry, you're just so many things.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. All right, let me see here where I'm at. There we go. So I'm introducing Project Manager of the Year of the World, and the finalists are Stephen Shoneman with JHL Constructors, Trent Schaefer, OE Construction, and Stone Samaras with Arco Murray. And this project manager leads with clarity, accountability, and consistency, bringing teams together, ensuring projects run smoothly from start to finish. And today's winner is Stephen Shoneman.
Project managers can't do it without supers and vice versa. Although one of them would say that's not true. And if you know the answer to that question, you know which one of them you are. I'm going to bring up Terry Olson. She's a fixture in this industry. She's a mentor of mine. She's somebody that I look to and call for advice, and also ask for advice when she calls me weekly. On our weekly calls, we don't schedule them, but they happen. So, Terry Olson from OE Construction.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nick. Well, you know, I was a little surprised that he asked me to present because I'm never on script, okay? But bear with me. I'm really going to try, Nick. I really am. I'm kind of like Lisa Marini. I have a different script. But I'm excited. I'm here to present Superintendent of the Year, and I'm going to announce those finalists right now. So I've got Ted Stately with the Beck Group, Nathan McConnell, JHL Constructors, Adolfo Lopez, OE Construction. Okay, wait, I happen to know him about 20 years. And Jason Neptune with Alliance Construction. So congrats to all of you. But I want to talk about what a superintendent is. And what's really exciting about this is these guys set the tone, right? So they're on the job site every day, they work their butt off, and they really control, for at least all of us, right, on some level, the entire job site. They create an environment of safety, trust, and productivity so that we can be the best of the best. And so that's why I was excited to present this award. And the winner is, oh my God, Adolfo Lopez, OE Construction. Oh my God. I had no vote in this. I just want to point that out. I do have to say, Nick, Adolfo, just so you guys know, we're celebrating our 20th year anniversary, which is a big deal in civil construction for every one of us in this room. And Adolfo was our second employee behind my son. Oh my God, so thank you.
It's almost like it was intentional. Okay. The next part of the award ceremony is something I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Culture means a lot to me personally, and it means a lot to the association, both in Colorado and at the national level. We have national support from ASA National that, let me just tell you guys, is second to none. They believe in culture. They believe in taking care of people and doing it the right way. So I get to show up to work every day knowing I have the support of everybody at my back. And that includes our board of directors. So I'm very, very lucky to get to present 2 culture awards this year. Brand new award, has never been presented before. It's an award that I created because I wanted an opportunity to show gratitude and appreciation for people in this association that go way, way above and beyond. There shouldn't be a lack of recognition for people who don't want it at all. And you know in your organization who those people are. They don't want the recognition, they never asked for it. That's not why they do it. They just do it because they care, and they care immensely, and they show up every single time ready to give themselves for whatever it is that you have a vision for. And for leaders like myself, those types of people are indispensable. So I have the great honor and privilege of recognizing one of our great supporters, compassion-centered, empathy-driven, unbelievable advocate for transformational leadership and the way that this industry needs to move forward. So Layla, I would like to honor you with this award. Layla did not know I was going to be doing this. Layla Betts from Mark Young Construction. You guys know Nathan.
Hello.
He's been up here a couple times today. You're a busy boy.
All right, now it's my prestigious honor to present an award given each year to just one person who exemplifies our mission, vision, and core values in the truest way. This person represents what this membership values at its very best. Through her tireless efforts to support mental health and save lives in the construction industry, she has become a passionate and unwavering advocate for our workforces. She leads with purpose, compassion, and action, helping shift the conversation and create real change across our industry. In a true reflection of what it means to show up for others, and for that reason, she's recognized as this year's winner of the ASA Colorado Member Choice Award. Heather Strong Gutierrez.
Atta girl, Heather. Okay, it is my great privilege to welcome back to the stage two people you've seen not that long ago. Our two Women of Construction co-chairs, Kate Strauss and Layla Betts. Come on up here.
I checked. She stopped crying.
I think I got it. I got it together.
You deserve it. Everybody in this room everybody knew who the Heart Award was going to. Layla, you're the best. All right. So, Women of Construction Awards. So this year we are excited not only to do our traditional awards, but I have a video. What?
I don't think there's anything better than seeing these women again and again at these events and building this industry and building this collaboration together.
It's a great place to meet people, but it's also a great place to further the connections that you already have in the industry.
I love being a part of ASA. Nick is awesome. He's so supportive of women.
This can advance your career and your life in general the more that you do events like this.
I love to see all of the people come together from different walks of life.
The way I see it is we're building more than projects, we're building a better industry.
That's a great video. That was a little surprise for us, too. I'm Kate Strauss. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Women of Construction Committee, along with Layla
I'm
Betts.
Layla Betts with Mark Young Construction, co-chair
And
Kate.
the other women on our committee who are also here tonight are Linda Jacobs, Ashley Powell, and we're missing Christy Cook from Phoenix Masonry. But we have been the Women of Construction Committee
since 2018.
Since 2018, and Jerica is the newest member.
Yep.
But seeing that video reminds me of how far we've come and how amazing it has been to have women consistently come and participate in our events and see them grow year over year, to see the networking opportunities increase, to have so many of the men in this room who have joined us and had some wonderful opportunities and great opportunities to be supporters and mentors in those rooms also. So thank you to everybody who continues to participate and keeps coming out for our events. We always appreciate seeing you. Thanks for participating in that video. And we have an exciting announcement this year. We gave our first ever Women of Construction Scholarship. So another shout out to Nick Williams for just being amazing, because it was in our email inbox, like within 4 hours. Nick was like, hey, National's got some funding. Hey, we're gonna do a scholarship. Hey, I submitted us for the scholarship. Hey, we got funds for a scholarship. So thank you, Nick, that we get to give a scholarship award out to Thalia Garman. Thalia, I think you're in the room. Will you stand up so we can recognize you? Oh, you're way at the back, behind the pole. Thalia represents exactly what this industry needs more of: curiosity, drive, willingness to step into a career that builds something bigger than ourselves. We are so proud to recognize her and to support her in her journey as a student. So we are bringing her up on the stage. We do have a thing to give her. I lied, I thought we didn't. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then we'll have this for you.
All right, every year, this is my biggest honor, being a part of this group and starting the committee for Women of Construction and bringing light to all the women who support all the men in the field, and support ourselves as well along the way in our careers and everything else. So our first award is the Up and Coming Award for Women of Construction. This year our nominees are Emily Macbeth with J.E. Dunn, Taylor Scantlin with J.E. Dunn, Rachel Weiss with NPW, Montana Alley with JHL, Kara Orovets with J.E. Dunn, Alexis Crane with JHL, Lisa Pageant with JHL, and Leslie Cosico with JHL Constructors. Our winner is a high-performing early career professional blending field experience with a strategic marketing expertise, has contributed to major projects, pursuits, led high-impact communication initiatives, and elevated industry engagement through Crew Denver and community involvement. Known for her creativity, discipline, and leadership potential, she is already influencing outcomes well beyond her years. Emily Macbeth is our winner.
Oh, Nick just gave me an interesting piece of information. Emily Macbeth, and this is Emily's boss, who apologizes that Emily cannot be here, was nominated 3 different times by 3 different companies. So she was the clear standout for the category. Our next category is Top Performer. So the Top Performer nominees are Stephanie Deal of Bryan Construction, Hope Johns of Lodestone Design Group, Ariane Myers of JHL Constructors, and Courtney Lively of NPW Contracting. This woman of construction is an experienced project manager, known for her strong leadership, inclusive mindset, and commitment to delivering high-quality work. She fosters a team environment built on trust, respect, and open communication, ensuring individuals feel supported and empowered to grow. She is also a dedicated advocate for women in construction, actively mentoring others and creating opportunities for greater representation and advancement in the industry. But wait, there's more. Her ability to lead with both strength and empathy has made a meaningful impact on her teams and the broader construction community, making her a strong candidate for Top Performing Women of Construction Award. And I'm delighted to announce that the winner is Courtney Lively. Courtney told me she didn't want to be dressed like a woman today, but you did it, and you look awesome. Congratulations. Are you? Are we done now? Yes.
Our last Women of Construction Award is the Legacy Award. This award is for a woman that's been in the industry 15 years plus and proven herself to support all of the women along the way. Our nominees are Polly Ayers with Colorado Construction and Design Magazine, Katie Kerrigan with DPR Construction, Heather Gutierrez Strong with JHL Constructors, Amy Cloud with JHL Constructors, and Verla Young with JHL Constructors. As a longstanding industry leader, this woman has elevated ASA communications and mentored countless professionals. Legacy is defined by excellence, mentorship, and her commitment to creating visibility and opportunity for others. Tonight's award winner is Polly Ayers.
I know, we do need we had walk-up music when we had our awards in the park.
Back of the room, folks.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, Nick, break it down.
But as Polly makes her way to the stage, we want to highlight and thank Colorado Construction and Design Magazine for being a partner with ASA and for everything that you do and contribute to our industry. Thank you, Polly.
Congratulations to all the Women of Construction Award winners, and thank you, Kate and Layla. Everything you do for women in construction. Okay. Last section of the night. Hold on to your seats. Yeah.
The construction industry is making an important statement here. Workers who are struggling with mental health, who may be struggling with addiction challenges, they matter.
You can see the involvement. Everybody that's here wants to lead in their own industry. And it's awesome to see that people are putting that forward.
The power of this event is the collaboration and the connections.
It really builds a sense of community. I felt like I was at home.
How are we able to connect people in the trades, general contractors, training centers to ensure that everyone working within the industry has access to full and total health?
Got to start caring for each other. Family first, safety always. Let's go, we can get through this.
Another great video produced by Matthew Jackson with Expo Productions, my man right there. Yeah, great work. If you want to be a person like that in a video, then go sit down and let him interview you. Gotcha. The person I'm bringing up to talk a little bit about the Safety Summit and our Health and Safety Committee is our co-chair of the Health and Safety Committee, along with Kristen White, both of them from Fisher Phillips. They do a lot for this industry and a lot for health and safety. So please, warm welcome for Jane Waterman-Joyce.
And I do have to admit, I started walking a little earlier, and then I just decided to commit to it while the video played. Before we move into the Health and Safety Awards, I want to take a moment to recognize something bigger than any one company or individual. The ASA Colorado Health and Safety Summit has become one of the most important spaces in our industry, bringing together leaders, companies, and partners who are committed to protecting lives and improving the way we approach safety. What makes this event different is it's not just about compliance, it's about culture. It's about mental health, leadership, and creating environments where people feel supported on and off the job site. This year, we're continuing to build on that momentum, expanding the conversation and the impact even further. We hope to see you at our Health and Safety Summit. It is in November. And I will turn it over to, you're going to introduce David? I don't introduce him.
Got it.
See.
Thank you, Jane.
Another thing, I was a last-minute replacement for my boss.
Yeah, appreciate that, Jane. Thank you to CRS, the premier event sponsor for the upcoming Health and Safety Summit. You guys can see it on the screen. Looking for presenters, partners, sponsors, showcase vendors, and attendees. So come be a part of the biggest Health and Safety Summit in Colorado. We'd love to have you there. It's at CSU Hydro on 11/11. It's easy to remember. The next thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about how we collaborate with the industry and the rest of our community with health and safety. And to do that is Willie, the best person that can possibly do that, is Mr. David Shapiro. David, yeah, I mean, right? David is a mentor, a friend, a compatriot in the fight towards all things worker health and safety. Could not be happier to have you on the stage to talk about all of the ways that we partner with him and with the organizations that he's a part of. So thank you, David. Take it away.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, everyone, for being here. Tonight, we're going to introduce a small, but I hope meaningful symbol of leadership, safety, and how we look out for one another as human beings. It's a challenge coin created by the Centers for Health, Work, and Environment, which is where I work at the Colorado School of Public Health on the Anschutz Medical Campus. One of the programs I run is the Recovery Friendly Workplace Initiative, which some of you are aware of. One side of the coin says, look out for each other. This shows the heart of the construction safety and the industry in general, and the idea that your work, our work, isn't just for ourselves, but it's really about protecting the people around us. When I had this idea and gave it to Nick, I think he embodies so many of these principles, and I'm really honored to be up here presenting these with you tonight. The other side of the coin says lead the way, reminding us that safety leadership isn't just a title. It's a choice that you all make, shown through your actions and the example that we set for one another. So each award recipient in this category is going to receive 2 coins tonight. One to keep for yourself as recognition of your own leadership, and a second one that we hope you'll give to a colleague or a team member, someone who you believe can become a future safety leader. So the idea is that we're paying this forward and we're building the next generation of safety leaders, like all of you that are in this room. This exchange is intended to encourage ongoing practice of saving lives and keeping people safe and sharing safety leadership. So by passing the coin forward, you're actively committing to advancing safety, support, and care, helping to save lives and create a culture of leadership. And I hope it's something that we'll maintain in the industry for a while. So with that, HealthLinks, which is another program I run on workplace health and safety, would like to honor an organization. At our centers, our mission is to advance worker health, safety, and well-being through research, education, and practice. HealthLinks is our signature program, and we partner directly with employers to build healthy, high-performing workplaces using the total worker health approach. Our partnership with Nick and ASAC reflects a shared commitment to supporting the construction workforce, one of the most essential and high-risk industries in our state. It's really an honor to be here with all of you tonight. Together, we're working to elevate practical, research-based strategies that strengthen culture, improve safety, and support the well-being of workers across Colorado. And it's my honor tonight to recognize Encore Electric as this year's HealthLinks champion. Encore really demonstrates an unwavering commitment to supporting mental health and well-being, recognizing that in construction, safety and mental health are all deeply connected. Their approach goes beyond traditional benefits. They actively build a culture where empathy is expected, conversations about mental health are normalized, and employees and their families are supported with meaningful, accessible resources. And I was talking with one of the team members today, and I said, have you noticed a difference in the 20 plus years you've been there? And she said, you know, it's amazing. We go out to job sites and people just open up and talk about the stuff that they're going through, the good things, the more challenging things. And, you know, you've really created a culture where you've normalized conversations that are really hard to have. And so I appreciate that. Your team appreciates it, and you're really leaders in this space. So thank you for being here.
Do you want to go take a picture with them?
Me?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you, David, for coming up with the idea to pay this forward, to challenge others to really do the work that you're already doing. We're going to talk a little bit about the next, well, general contractors and subcontractors. Here, let me advance this slide so you guys can see what I'm talking about. General contractors and subcontractors really need to come together for so many reasons, but the one that is integral and important and impossible to ignore is the rate at which we lose lives in this industry to suicide and overdose. We must stop this from happening. And I think it happens when we come together, we break down barriers, we remove anything standing in our way. And I will tell you that the winners of the GC and the Subcontractor Champions of the Year do those things. This company has built a culture where safety leadership starts at the top and people truly come first. And that's really all that matters. The winner of the GC Champion for this year is MW Golden Constructors. They had no idea that this was happening, so they were unprepared to even stand. Doesn't it feel nice, though? Your legs are kind of tired and about ready for this to be over. MW Golden has been an amazing partner of ASA for many, many years, and I'm really honored to present this award to you guys.
Okay, next up is the Subcontractor Champion. This contractor demonstrates what it means to care for people both on and off the job site, and they create an environment where people feel supported and valued, so important in today's society and what we've got going on. And the winner of the Subcontractor Champion is OE Construction.
OE is a passionate advocate for the health and safety of our industry. I'm so happy to be able to give you this award.
Okay, oh my God, Nick, this is like, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have to have a speech. Okay, so I just have to tell you, this is in honor of my son, Tyler. We lost him 15 years ago in the construction industry, and I have made a promise to my son and our employees and everybody in our family and our universe that we would make a difference, that we could help others and pay it forward. So those of you that know me know I am passionate about this. This is like freaking awesome. And so thank you. Thank you, ASA. We from the bottom of my heart.
Love you, babe.
I'll fill the whole thing out.
All right. All right, those of you who know me know that there's really nothing that means more to me than the health and safety of our workforce. And that starts with the individuals that are doing the work to help save lives and take care of folks. One of those people is the next presenter of the Health and Safety Professional of the Year Award. My friend, my mentor, my teacher, Dr. John Narine. Come on up here, John. John is the executive director of Recovery Friendly Leader, and I could not think of a better person to present tonight's final award to a most deserving recipient.
Thanks, Nick. You forgot to say your employee as well. I hired my own boss. I'm super excited to be here and a proud sponsor of the mocktails tonight, so thank you for allowing us to do that. I know this person who's about to win personally, and I was very excited to be asked to present this award. This person is probably the best example that I know of who can truly live vulnerably and really just show themselves fully and not be afraid to do so, and is a true inspiration to me because I'm trying to live that way more and more. This truly remarkable person leads with compassion, purpose, and relentless commitment, helping change how this industry supports recovery and mental health. Tonight's award belongs to say it, Melissa Woodring.
Melissa, you're my hero. Thank you for everything you are. I'm so excited to be able to present this award to you. Good job.
And the first not bad.
The things people say up here are really funny. We could not have done this tonight without the Member Engagement Committee, so I just want to give a huge shout out and thank you. If you are a member of the Member Engagement Committee that helped plan, execute, lift things up, put things together, make this happen, please stand up and be recognized. This event is for you and by you. Thank you. Tonight was not just about recognition. It was about that, obviously. But you know how I feel about transactions. It was about what is possible when an industry chooses collaboration, accountability, and leadership. The people and companies in this room are proving that a better way to do construction, a better way to build, is not only possible, but it's already happening. Thank you guys, every single person in this room, for being part of the ASA Colorado community and for the role you play in moving this industry forward. It means a lot to me to stand up here. I take this role very seriously. I know who I'm representing. I know your hearts, I know your souls, I know your struggles, I know what you're dealing with every single day. And I can't think of a better job than to get to fight for all of you every day. So thank you guys. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming out.